The UN has warned Jagaban. 16 million Nigerians face hunger crisis by January. They feel evil buy. Now Obi warned Jagaban, say, this your result matter. Where you know what address, if it lead to violence. For the first time ever, our team working with the Committee of Investigative Journalists, we don't finally see the Jagaban result where they talk. Now it be this. The only difference we say Jagaban graduate for government college for Ibadan for 1970. But the school, they could build the school 1973. May you tell me, this is very important. Pay attention to this as a Nigerian. The total budget in 2026 is 68.32 trillion. That is the amount the Nigerian government budget they will spend this year. Now, from that amount, estimated revenue from oil, from taxes and other government revenue is 34.33 trillion. That is the amount when Nigerian government say, we'll get from oil, we'll get from taxes, we'll get from every corner. That is it. Now, out of that money, there is a balance of 23.85 trillion. That is a difference between this one where government say they won't spend and one where government say they will raise from other revenue sources. But the money not complete. It not complete this one. It still means what did they miss now? 23.8 trillion. That's what they call the deficit. The difference between what the government project to spend and the difference between what the government think they can raise. So this year, Nigerian government will borrow 23.85 trillion. Now they won't find borrow money to fund the budget. Remember, for the last 3 years, under Tinubu, no time where Tinubu don't implement budget. They roll down. Now, Tinubu, the first man in the history of Nigeria that is rolling over budget. This year, they say they will budget, they'll spend money, but they not fee spend. They'll consider they roll on over to next year. Now, Tinubu, they happen. Now, look at, this is the benchmark of how much they say, how many barrel they will get from oil, be that. Now, this is the amount where it will cost them with the new increment in soldier salary. Soldiers it will now cost the Nigerian state 924 billion to pay soldiers based on the increment where Tinubu see. Now, after Tinubu can't talk, people can't want to say, why Tinubu can't increase soldier salary over that? The reason now because Cardinal Ye can say Tinubu is detached from the reality. That his advisors are painting rosy pictures, say, Jagaban, Nigeria are good. In fact, Nigerians, they eat bread, they eat egg, they are worshiping you. Because the people that surround a leader will tell the leader what is happening on ground and will give the leader the true picture. But when people they tell you, say, you don't already make harm. You don't need to work hard again. Why do you need to work hard? Now, Ungozi Ungwala, Tinubu say, slow down. Oh. This borrowing don't too much. This year alone, now almost 8 trillion naira. Now Nigeria want to service the interest where we get on the debt because under Jagaban, the borrowing is now going to 160 trillion naira debt so we don't get. Now, more call the president. Jagaban is the first president that under him, state police, Nigerian national anthem, tax reform were passed without any public scrutiny, no independent impact assessment, everything they don't rush. There's hardly any consultation. They don't even do what is the impact. That's why people say the template Jagaban don't set. In don't set template that is not based on any institution. There is no checks and balances. There's lack of oversight. That if Jagaban buy tomorrow, that or in leave office, the next person that will follow what they call the Tinubu president. What is a president? Bribe governors, give them to let them steal money, and bribe National Assembly, bribe judiciary, award contract to yourself, kill opposition party, and you have your way in Nigeria. Now, this is the president that Tinubu has said, Nigerians will pay for it because there is no institution that have been built to create checks and balances and accountability in the system. But instead, now one man show, all of us go know. That is the president that Tinubu has said, and also it set a pattern that tomorrow, all you need to do, just do what Tinubu do, and once you do it, imagine tomorrow, say Tinubu is no longer on the scene. Then the vice president becomes the president, or Nuribadu, as it's been widely speculated. You think, say, what Tinubu do now? For this, but they only see him. Tell me why they will not be tempted to do worse or follow the same footstep. Because the footstep, the president has already been set. Now, when we can look, all these things where Tinubu they do now, how this thing they feel impact Nigerians. Young Nigerians today, they have lost hope. There's a video of a woman where they say, even if they pay her 15 million naira, in whether stay for UK, they suffer than to go back to Nigeria again because of medical negligence, which says she don't get. We also know that tomorrow there's brain drain in Nigeria because a lot of Nigerians, they want to jackpot because they don't see hope in their country. Now, more can look, since where Jagaban day, and the time about go slow day, how market, how things be for our people. Diesel under Baba go slow, now 850 to 1 liter. Baba goes to name Baba Buhari. God bless your soul, my God. Buhari 9.5. See, they say I'm a dictator. They say I'm a dictator. Under me, at least I see allow INEC to declare election. Edo State, another state, opposition party winner. Look at what is happening in Osun State now. They don't use EFCC, freeze Osun State governor's account. They don't use security forces, intimidate everybody. Even MC Oluomo, the Agbero, is now saying that even the governor of his state cannot suspend Agbero in his state because that is a Tinubu's precedent. Tomorrow, cooking gas under Buhari, now 10,000. Now Buhari take leave office. That same cooking gas today, now 20,000 for cooking gas. Tomato oil, 500. Today, 1,500. Today, under Emperor Jagaban, Nigerians are not consuming rotten tomatoes, which has been linked to cancer and other incurable diseases. Nigerians are now living as slaves and beggars in their homeland. Gari Unko under Buhari, 400. Today, 1,200 under Emperor Jagaban. Bread, now 600. Under Jagaban, now 2,500. I know say the price may varies depending on where you live, because some people say, every time I put figure out, it is impossible to put one figure where it reflect everywhere for Nigeria, because the price for Kano is different from price for Inewi, now so it be. People talk and say, a man who refused to attend his mother's funeral, his mom, who conceived him for 9 months, because in the same thing, people would know, say, Lagos State, where they claim to be from Lagos State, I'm not from Lagos State. He can't send his nephew, Oyetola, person where if he deny a mama. What does that tell you about the character and reputation, integrity of that person? Drug dealing, allegation of link to drug dealing. A man who is widely reported forfeited $460,000 to the drug authority. That one I tell you, say that man, now person will be say you feel entrust your future, your money, your commonwealth to that kind of man, and you expect say make it keep him. Well, now when you don't hear this one now, wait till you believe say it make Jagaban. No one release the result. Say you believe in that because you not get the results, I being get in the hider. Why it be say up to today we never see one person where Jagaban be classmates. They can hear what your view be for this matter. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Peace and love. I'll see you soon.